Everybody, welcome back to the channel. And if it's your first time here, we talk about money and money related things on this channel. So I'm talking stuff like credit cards, credit unions, stocks, crypto, real estate, side hustles, grants, travel hacks. If any of that stuff's what you're into, don't delay. Do me a favor and do it today. Smash the like button right now. Go ahead and subscribe and share while you're at it. And pop the notification bell upside the head so you know when I got something new dropping. Guys, in this video, this is really important to me and it should be important to you. I want to talk about policy shift that is coming. Policy shift. So you're asking, like, what is this? What is he talking about? Policy shift. Policy shift is when the powers that be start changing the way that they distribute or enact laws and things that affect us, taxes, all of this stuff. So over time, there's been a big contrast in how Democrats and Republicans choose to run the country. When Democrats are in office, things seem to tend to be a little bit more in favor of the everyday common person as far as policy and laws and taxes and things of that nature. Over time, when conservatives or Republicans have been in office, they tend to favor more businesses. So I'm going to get into why a policy shift is coming towards conservatives being in power. First, let's talk about why do I think that. So you have four powers that kind of run the country. So you got the presidency, then you got the House of Representatives, which is your Congress, then you got the Senate and the Supreme Court. Right now, the Democrats control three of the four entities, being the presidency, Congress, and the Senate. The Republicans control the Supreme Court, or have the majority of the Supreme Court. And what did we just see? We saw Roe v. Wade overturned after almost 50 years, because conservatives, that's a policy that they favor more. They're anti-abortion for the most part. So they were able to finally get that overturned because they had the majority of the Supreme Court. Another case, this happened in Arizona. In Arizona, they were able to get a law passed enacting filming of police officers at traffic stops and things of that nature being illegal within 8 feet. The governor of Arizona is saying that it's to protect the public from being so close to where something could be happening. But as everyone knows, in recent years, the police have been under a lot of scrutiny for some of the acts that have been filmed when they are either arresting a detainee or at a traffic stop or just, what's been considered bad behavior. In some cases, they've been acquitted. In many cases, they've been acquitted. And in a few cases, they have been actually convicted recently. One of the bigger, more recent ones was the killing of George Floyd in Minneapolis, in which the officers in that case have been convicted. The main officer, Derek Chauvin, actually given a lengthy prison sentence. So how does this affect you? Well, if you look at the thumbnail for this video, in the last 40 years, now I'm going to remove Donald Trump from the equation. Ronald Reagan, George Bush Jr., George Bush Sr. Those are the three Republicans that have occupied the White House in the last 40 years. And if you look at their policies, you'll see that all of their policies as conservatives have favored more businesses than individual people. So what I'm telling you is that if conservatives are going to kind of get back in control, and it looks like we're headed that way, then you need to be on board with making sure you align yourself to be able to benefit from the policies that will be in place. Now, why do I think conservatives are going to get back into control? Well, here's a few slides to kind of back up what I have to say about that. So the first slide here says that Democrats are just not feeling Joe Biden. So many Democrats surveyed are saying that they would not vote for Joe Biden again, which just doesn't bode well for the party overall. The next slide is saying Joe Biden's approval ratings are like in an all-time low. It's in like around 36%. That's not very good, and that does not lend well to him running for re-election if he chooses to do so, or being able to effectively endorse another candidate because he's not very popular. To couple that, there was also polls done about the vice president, Kamala Harris, and this is what they unveiled. They're saying that registered voters are not pleased with Kamala Harris either, and that she basically has an approval or like rating somewhere around 41%. That's not very good. And even CNN, which is known to be about as left as you can get as far as their political views, is also saying that the Democrats in the midterm elections, will likely lose the Congress, and that's their best case scenario. The worst case scenario is that they will lose Congress and the Senate. Folks, for all of these reasons that I just laid out, this is why I believe that there's going to be a shift to conservative policy that is going to be ruling and governing the land that we live in, and you need to get yourself in a position to be able to benefit from that. What I'm urging people to do is to start a business. Now, disclaimer, I am not a financial analyst or guru. I'm giving you my opinions based on information that I've researched. Do your own due diligence. But I'm also not telling anyone to quit their job. Keep your job. Absolutely keep your job. If you like your job, keep your job. If you don't like your job and you have no other way of producing income, still keep your job. But what I am saying is that you probably have a business right now and you just haven't taken the step to make it full-fledged legal. If you're the person that's planning the parties and the weddings for friends and family, you do have a business. You just haven't bothered to make it legal yet. If you're the person that provides the cakes or the baked goods for everybody's event that you do have a business. You just haven't bothered to make it legal yet. If you're the ace on interior design and you're helping people design spaces, you have a business. You just haven't bothered to make it legal yet. I could go on and on, but I won't. I think you get the picture. We all have gifts. What I'm telling you is to act on your gift. Go ahead, incorporate with your state, get a DUNS number, a business account, make it official so you can benefit from policies that will be likely forthcoming. Okay? Again, in no way, shape, or form am I saying quit your job. I'm telling you to be open to having another revenue stream, guys. So, hey, that's pretty much my message for today. The GOP is likely coming. Conservative policy shift is coming, but you can put yourself in a position to benefit from it because history says that the policies that they will create will benefit more people on the business side than people on, the individuals. So, hey, take that for what it's worth. That's my opinion. I think it's going to happen. Go ahead and hit me with some comments. Drop some emojis. Let's push this video out here. If you saw value in the content, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and hit that notification bell. I greatly appreciate that. I approve the message I just shared with you. And on that note, I'm gone.